One of the things the officers, actually almost all of the officers, asked me over and over and over again is, the reason we're here is we just have to make sure.
Okay guys, so we have a few more Gabbie Hanna updates.
So I drove by Gabbie Hanna's house earlier this afternoon after calling the police because I was concerned for her safety, and her well-being after seeing everything play out here on TikTok over the last 24 hours. Now, I'm only 2 to 3 minutes away from where she lives, and after seeing her post about her home being broken into, that sketchy Nick guy showing up to her doorstep and being welcomed in, and just knowing that she was in a serious mental health crisis and being in a very vulnerable position, I just couldn't sit back as a viewer in the local area without driving by, making sure the police dispatch before driving away, because we don't know if that guy could be a danger to her. So I wanted to do the right thing and stop by, so this is what I saw. So earlier this morning, one of my friends clued me into everything that's been going down with Gabbie Hanna over the last 24 hours here on TikTok. And knowing in the local area, they happened to research and find Gabbie's address online and told me that it might be a good idea for me to drive by just to make sure everything was good, because this guy was invited into her home. So long story short, this guy named Nick showed up to Gabbie's home under false pretenses, said he needed to use the restroom, was welcomed in by Gabbie. They started filming some TikToks and stuff together. He was filming undercover in her home, going through her different pills and pill bottles, and later streamed to 15,000 people after being kicked out of Gabbie's home. Now, while this was all going down, I was watching it happen in real time, and I was only a few minutes away from where Gabbie actually lives. And I said, hey, I need to call the cops, as a lot of other people I'm sure were at the same time, and maybe it'd be a good idea to drive by just to make sure all was good. It was really unsettling watching all of this play out on social media and not sure whether he was dangerous or what his intentions were. So I thought the least I could do if I was in the local area was to drive by, make sure all looked safe, he wasn't standing outside of her home or causing any trouble until the police actually dispatched. And I was going to show up to her doorstep or anything myself, you guys, but I just felt compelled for some reason to show up there after calling the police. So when I arrived, the officers were already talking to Gabbie, and as you can see here at the intersection of the street, there's two LAPD trucks. One of the officers was sitting in the driver's side of this one, and then down the street this way, there was one of these LAPD trucks as well. So at least 3 LAPD trucks were dispatched to Gabbie, and the LAPD was already assisting Gabbie inside of her home by the time I arrived in the neighborhood, and as I was leaving, I did not spot that Nick guy anywhere. So I just want to fill you guys in case you guys were concerned about Gabbie, what actually was going down. She's receiving help now, it appears, and I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation here in the comment box down below. Make sure to follow me right over here, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
A little bit over 24 hours since Gabbie Hanna's massive TikTok rant. Again, she posted over 130 TikTok rants, and then she just went silent. A lot of people were saying that she was spiraling into some manic episodes. The police were called to her house. Now, we don't know if the police took her out of the house or anything of that nature yet. Still ongoing. But with that being said, we do have some light on the guy who entered her house. Now, people are saying that this guy is her stalker and that she allowed her stalker to come into her house during this manic episode that she had, if you want to call it that. Again, I'm trying to be as respectful as possible, so if I offend or say anything wrong, I'm completely sorry. But with that being said, this is the guy who entered her house. This is his face. This is his TikTok account. Now, after he entered her house, he used her restroom. It looks like he hung around there. Now, rumors are circulating that he left his wallet there, then went back and got it, if that's true or not.
I honestly would like to help. I don't know what to do though. So if anybody has any suggestions, I'm here. Everybody says somebody needs to help her, but... All right, everybody, I'm literally inside of the house right now.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Think I could use your bathroom?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Come on.
Thank you.
Right there's fine.
Oh,
What's your name?
my name's Nick.
Nick? Nice to meet you. Right there is
Right
okay.
here?
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So I just got back home and showered after everything that happened, and I wanted to address some of the comments. Like, yeah, I was trying to get her to eat something. I was trying to get her to drink something. You can see in some of the videos that she posted, I was giving her the water that she gave me. I was looking at the medications that she had. Maybe if I could try to like get a medication into her body that would help her. come out of the psychosis. I've seen it before. I've had friends. I've dealt with it before. So honestly, was just trying to help. I see a lot of comments saying that could have done so much better to help her, but I don't know what anybody else did. Everybody in the comments of the videos that she was posting for days was saying, somebody help her, somebody help her, somebody help her, somebody needs to go. And obviously nobody did except for me. And so when I went in there, and now people are saying that she's not posting videos, that EMS are there or things are happening. So that's, in my eyes, a step in the right direction. She was dealing with a psychotic mental episode, and I was there to break the loop in her head, and so she could stop having whatever episode that she was having. I really actually went with good intentions, and a lot of people are saying a lot of bad things, but I don't think people are justified. All these people have no idea what they're talking about. I have a video of her inviting me in. I will post it directly after this one. And when she asked me to leave, I left voluntarily. Everything that happened in there was completely legal. There was nothing illegal about what I did. I was invited into a home and left when requested.
Regardless of the matter, he went on TikTok to defend himself because so many of you guys were messaging him and saying, hey, this is not right. You should have entered her house. You're coming in at a vulnerable state that she's in. Now, according to my sources, he's been trying to fish his story along. He's trying to message other creators, drama channels, to see if he can get on the show and talk to them and plead his case. He even went as far as to messaging Ethan Klein from H3 podcast to try to get on the show. Now, here's what I think. Clout chaser, the house. Clock at the house. This is clout chasing behavior. Anything you have to say, you can make your own YouTube video, you can make your own TikTok rants defending yourself, and then people will pick it up and post it on their platforms if they do so. So you going on to H3 or any other drama channel's websites or YouTube or blogs, you can literally speak for yourself. Use Twitter as to your advantage. Say something on there, people are going to pick it up and play it in their video. You're trying to fish around an exclusive, and that within itself comes across very bad, very distasteful, given the situation that Gabbie Hanna is in. And to be honest, I don't think this guy knew how big this was going to explode. I mean, I seen articles, huge publications talking about Gabbie Hanna. This is huge. This is huge, and this is very important topic of discussion. That people shouldn't jump on the bandwagon and start assuming things. I understand that. It's not great. No one here, nor am I claiming that I am a doctor or a psychologist. I'm not trying to diagnose Gabbie Hanna by any means necessary. But you have to see it like Chanel. It works both ways. People in the comments try to be respectful, do not try to self-diagnose Gabbie Hanna.
We need a wellness check on the man who lied and forced his way in to a woman's home by coercion in attempt to give her harm. The officers allowed me to do some stretches while I was in cuffs. God bless you, officers, and thank you for your service. Can I please tell you guys that when I was like, why am I in cuffs? They were like, so you posted like 100 TikToks. And I was like, okay. And they were like, people are calling us. And I was like, so I'm arrested? What if I were wrong? All humans make mistakes, even if you have faith. What if I were wrong? One of the things the officers, actually almost all of the officers, asked me over and over and over again is, the reason we're here is we just have to make sure that you don't want to hurt anyone or yourself. And I just laugh and say, no, I don't want to hurt anybody.
But I will say this, a lot of people are very concerned for her at this given time. Now, those of you who don't know, Gabbie Hanna started off as a Vine star. She was very popular on Vine, and then when that app, I guess, went away, she jumped on YouTube, started doing daily vlogs. Now, again, I have received some updates from Gabbie Hanna from some of her close friends or people who claim they're their friends, other creators, and they said that they have reached out to her, but she has not responded via text or phone call back to them. And they said, I talked to her, and they said that they talked to her a few times. They're like, look, listen, I talked to her more than any other XYZ. And I was like, okay, but you haven't heard back? No, those people want to remain anonymous. If I get an update, I'm pretty sure they'll post it or pass it along to other creators or me, and we'll talk about it here. As of right now, is very concerned. The last TikTok she posted was this right here.
One of the things the officers, actually almost all of the officers, asked me over and over and over again is, the reason we're here is we just have to make sure.
And then it's been silent ever since then. Now, you know, I've been hearing a lot of discussions about the pressure of her being an online creator, and you know, I can understand that a lot of fans or subscribers and followers want more real. Right now, the way the trend is more lifestyle vlogging. They want to see more their favorite creators get personal and more real. Felt the pressure and just it caved in on her. And maybe she's, you know, having an episode. Now, I will say this, it is no secret that Gabbie Hanna likes to smoke the ganja, if that's what you want to call it. Maybe she had a little bit too much. Maybe she bought something from somebody, but I don't want to speculate too much on the situation. But from what I see online, a lot of people are pointing the finger at substances could have been involved. All that to say this, if you, and nothing else, wish Gabbie Hanna love, positive energy, prayers, positive vibes to Gabbie Hanna. You know, whether you like her or not, the one thing I don't like what's going on right now that I'm seeing is a lot of people are using her past against her, and they're saying, well, remember when she did this, remember when she did that. I really don't think that's the time right now to point fingers of he said, she said. Just wish her the best. I hope she comes back to the internet, and whatever happens, we will wait and see and give you updates. But right now, Gabbie Hanna is trending. It's a hot topic right now all over social media. I see some creators saying that they're going to wait it out and wait until she comes back to make an opinion about the situation. But I think from a PR standpoint move, I think it is best if Gabbie Hanna takes a step back and maybe just, you know, chill for a couple days. But if she drops a music video, because let us not forget, she's been known to troll. If this is all hype, to drop a music video, a new song, maybe a documentary film, it's not gonna look too good because she has too many people worried about her. And I've seen this in the comments down below that if this is a stunt that she is pulling for views and clicks, people will definitely unsubscribe and turn the other way when it comes to Gabbie Hanna. And let me tell you what, if this is true, if this actually does happen in the future, no one's gonna believe her because she's done so much trolling in the past. So with that being said, let me know what you think about the situation in the comments down below. I will be reading, and I'll see you guys in the next video.